Thank God we have this opportunity to talk to you. You told us you moved from negative to positive. You're of the ACN.
Sure.
Let's look at political ideology. Based on the votes, let's use the votes we have, the results we have now. Based on these votes, one would think that the people voted for the PDP because of the ideology they have.
Wow.
So, hold on.
That's interesting.
But now you're canvassing for your party because of a better ideology. Please, what is the ideology that the people should be looking towards?
The ideology that people should be looking out for is that check today the ACN, the states governed by the ACN. The ACN, they have an ideology, they have manifesto, they have programs, and what is happening in Lagos is not different from what is happening in Ekiti.
What is ideology? What's the program?
It's not different from what is happening in Ekiti in terms of education, infrastructural development, environmental sanitation, health. I'm talking of health delivery. Check all the ACN states. You will find out that there's an automatic rejuvenation. There's from the practice. I mean, in the past rather. Then look at the PDP state. What is happening in Jigawa? The governor of Jigawa is doing is not in consonance with what the governor or Kogi state governor is doing. Like in my own state, our state is not only sick but equally suffer from what I call a dreadful congenital abnormality. We're sick, completely sick. Today the PDP have nothing to show that this is what they have done in my state. When Audu was in power between 1999 and 2003, he started the Kogi State University. He built the Kogi State Polytechnic. Even the government house where the governor is sitting right now was constructed by him, and so many other infrastructural developments in the state. And as I speak to you, check CBN bulletin last month. Kogi State has been rated as the second poorest state in Nigeria. And yet,
so if he did
it is on this premise
if he did
that
so
people
much,
became
so much for the people of Kogi, why wouldn't the people of Kogi clamor for his return?
They just did
several times.
This is not but I told you that what you should say is that this is not the first time they are rigging him out.
No, this is not the first time it's coming.
This is not the first time. This is not the first time they are rigging him out.
So you're saying that the last time, so you were part of those that rigged him out.
The application.
Mr. Melaye,
I'm coming.
Were you part of those that rigged him out?
Anyway, if I have confessions to make, I'll make it to my Reverend Father, not you. So that's on a light note. On a lighter note, but the truth of the matter is that the application just changed.
Yeah.
Audu was rigged in 2003 through the application of thugs, police, army, and all that.
But this time around, the fact that he was incumbent governor, and we all know the power of incumbent.
It's because he did not perpetrate rigging. Really? If he had, as a sitting governor, if he wanted to rig, he would have outrigged the PDP.
Okay,
but that time, federal might was brought to bear. Rigging and terrorism and hooliganism and all that was brought to bear.
Okay, well, you were in the party at the time, so you know that much.
Say?
You were in the party at the time. You were in PDP.
I came back for state politics actually in 2006 after the elections of 2003. That he contested.
Well, now that this is scientific reading, you don't think that this case is going to be harder to prove?
It's scientific reading that will be disqualified by judicial concept, by the grace of God. And we have more than enough materials to get the... In fact, this is going to be a test case.
You want to cite one Electoral Act rule that has been violated for us so that we can wrap up with that? What part of Electoral Act did they violate in these last elections?
From application of materials, to the use of ballots, to collation, to pronouncements, completely violated.
Pronouncement from the returning officer?
Yes, you can see from what...
But Section 87 of the Law Act here says, look, whatever result is announced by the RO is final until challenged by the tribunal.
That's what I'm saying.
What's wrong with announcing results?
What I'm saying is, when at the collation level, once you find out that the discrepancies in the results, the CO have the power to cancel that result. In most cases, it did not happen.
Okay, but you also know that...
And in Olamaboro local government, where ACN actually won, according to their scientific results, they cancelled 7 polling units.
Because of what?
Because we won outrageously in those areas.
Really?
And possibly the returning officer or the SPOs in those areas stood their grounds They now came and cancelled 7 units.
Did you win?
Okay.
Did you win in your constituency?
let me give you a funny one. The Director General.
It's got to be short because we're out of time.
But the Director General of the PDP campaign, Prince Olushola Akomodi, is from the same community with me, though different wards. We defeated him in his units. We defeated him in his ward. And as I explained, and that's supposed to be the Director General. And it is same for all the PDP political leaders across the state.
Okay, I guess.
If the Director General will lose his units, will lose his ward,
so you're going to
and
the
other big
tribunal.
names.
You're going to the tribunal, the ACN.
Oh, that's like a sure banker.
Okay.
Not only going, we are getting the mandate back. I'm telling you, their victory is temporal and evaporative, and in a matter of time it will evaporate.